So we're all set up now, nice easy access to do this, and the method is to melt through the plastic with the soldering iron. Hello everyone, I've made some progress with my TZR in the rebuild following the crash. Still plenty to do, but I've managed to tick some things off my list. So I've got the front wheel rebalanced, plugged in all the zeal, the electronics, the battery, fitted the new gear lever, drilled out the radiator bolt and fitted the replacement radiator. So as you can see, there's more things on the list than there is ticked off, but that's okay, we'll get on with it. Next thing to do is plastic weld one of the lugs on the headlight. Now, if you're not subscribed to Del Boy's Garage, then that's essential for tips and tools and techniques. That's really good. 2.4 million views on his plastic welding video. One of those was me. So let's do the plastic welding. This is the headlight, and this is the lug here that snapped off. If it's on there like that. So I'll use Del's technique in order to get this welded back on. But first thing I'm going to do is going to put a drop of super glue in this just to hold it in place while I do that work. So let's grab the glue and go. Okay, so we've got some nail glue, super glue, it's all the same sort of thing. So I'll put a little bit on here. And then on here, just hold those together for a few seconds. So I think that's stuck on temporarily, and I think what I'll do is I will start on the front side. So let me get my soldering iron. So we're all set up now, nice easy access to do this, and the method is to melt through the plastic with the soldering iron and push the plastic up in to create stitches effectively, and the cable tie is the same material roughly, and that's used to fill in so you don't lose material, you make it a stronger joint. So I'm going to try and do this. I only need to do a little bit around the edges because the rubber grommet sits in the middle, and that's going to be taking some of the load. Well, we'll see how it goes. Right, let's go for it. So first we're going to start just gently melting this. We need to go about halfway through, and we can start adding a little bit of fill. And just pushing the plastic form new ridges. And a little bit low on plastic there, so I'll just put some more in. Okay, and turn it over. And do the other side. See, there's quite a bit of plastic missing there. Let's start there. Just fill in some of the holes. Okay, let's check the other side. And get this to melt in with the other plastic, not just melt on the top. Try and smooth out a bit. Okay, I think that's done. Right, let's turn this off and set that to one side to let it cool. So that's pretty strong. I just need to tidy up a little bit with a small file. So let's do that. Okay, perfect. Right, we can test fit this now onto the nose cone, and let's see how bent the instrument cage is. So let's go and do that. Right, so here is the replacement cowl that we got, and the headlight fits onto this, and then the cage fits on afterwards. So let's put the headlight on. Not exactly lining up, but it's a Chinese fit, so what do you expect? Seems to be a little bit of movement available in these. Okay, that seems reasonably on. Let's check it from the front. Yep, that's good. Now we can fit the instrument cage, or just test fit it, and see what it looks like. Again, we have to help it on. So what we're looking at is this gap here should be okay, and this gap here, well, you can see that's knocked out of the way. So we're nearly there with this. I think best thing to do is to put the bolts on just to get this all in 100%. So let's get the bolts on and make sure that they're located before I commit to screwing those down. And these two are a little bit far apart, so this one I think is okay. I can feel it just go square onto the stay. Let's give those a couple of turns. Now these little ones here are not quite right. That one's on. Maybe this bottom frame is crushed in and just needs to be pulled out. This is the sort of thing that I was looking to try and work out. I'm not sure how wise this is. I can't really think of any way of doing this. This is the side that's bent in, and it needs to come out probably about a centimetre or so. So what I've thought, use a car jack and then jack it open. Now the difficulty is going to be, how's that going to make one side go but not the other? So I thought if I heat it up, the side that we want to bend, then that should bend easier than the other side. I don't know, is this going to work? We'll find out. Okay, well, we'll try that. We'll see if that does it. It's better to do it too little and have another go than do it too much and get it wrong. So we'll get this off and then test fit it again after it's cooled down. So I don't know if that was a smart idea or not. Let's have a look. These holes all need now line up. That's better. We're still a little bit away on that, and I think that is actually this little end bit is bent. Okay, let's see how the indicators will fit now. Well, I don't think that's going to work. That's not lined up at all. Let's have a look at the other side. That's not too bad. That's no gonna work. Nearly finished. No, just kidding, not finished at all. Spreading the bars out has meant all of these now fit really well. So that fits really well, but the indicator arms just don't line up, and I don't get it, because if these are in the right place, I I just can't quite see what's going wrong here. So you can see this one's very close, but it's also very low. This one's further away, but it's a bit more lined up. I don't know. What do you suggest? Could do with some help here. So let me know. Appreciate it. But for now, take care